Greetings and salutations. Is it too hot in Australia to be wearing this cardigan right now? Yeah. Am I gonna take it off? No, it's a part of me now. I know that I should be coming back with something good because I wasn't here for a couple days. But you know what? I don't have anything good for you. We're ranking Speak Now songs. Speak Now. At number 17, last place, but like not really last place because I still love it. We have If This Was a Movie. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this being lower than Superman, but my superhero loving ass has just like a little bit of an attachment to Superman, and I love If This Was a Movie, but I just don't have as strong of a connection to it as the rest of the album. It is like the one song that Taylor wrote with co-writers, and I don't know why, but that feels like, I don't know, just having a co-writer on a Speak Now song feels like a bit of a betrayal. In 16th place, we have Superman. It's better than people give it credit for. Fuck you. It doesn't deserve the hate it gets. It's not the best song on the album by a long shot, but it's fun, and I don't know, I really like it, and my superhero complex ass just has a fun time vibing with it, you know? In 15th place, we have Speak Now. I love this song. It does make me daydream about wanting to like crash someone's wedding. Did I write a Percabeth fic inspired by this song when I was like 13 about Annabeth crashing Percy and Rachel's wedding? Yes. Is this song just like the most fun to act out, and like, yes, it's so much fun to just pretend to be in a music video for. But again, this is like not really a relatable song for me. Can confirm I've never barged into someone's wedding and been like, don't say yes, run away now. Haven't done that. Don't know if I would, honestly. In 14th place, we have Never Grow Up. This is only so low because I can't listen to it. I have a real fear of aging, and I have existential crises on the daily, and this song really, really affects me quite a bit, and I genuinely cannot listen to it unless I'm already emotionally prepared and in that headspace to do it. Like, if this comes on shuffle when I'm like in public, I can't do it. I have to skip it, and that's the only reason why it's this low. In 13th place, we have Better Than Revenge. It's one of the best misogynistic songs ever made. It's up there with Misery Business by Paramore. It goes so fucking hard. I don't care. Feminism ceases to exist when this song begins. It just goes so fucking hard, and I understand why she doesn't like love it anymore, because she wrote it when she was 19, and emotionally, I don't want to say she was immature because obviously like she wasn't, but she was like emotionally immature enough that she still felt that, you know, someone could steal your boyfriend, which, you know, I feel like when you get older and just wiser, you realize that like, no, if they actually love you and are loyal to you, then they're not going to be interested in anyone else, and no one can steal your boyfriend. Like, your boyfriend just decides they like someone else. That's the situation. It's not on the other girl. But this song goes so fucking hard, and I don't give a fuck. In 12th place, we have Sparks Fly. I used to love this one a lot when I was younger. I think I overplayed it a little bit. This is such a Percabeth anthem, though. I used to go really hard with any Taylor songs that had green eyes in them as like Percabeth anthems. There was also Percabeth fics written about this song by me. It's just a real happy time. I prefer the live version, like the tour version. It's just so much fun, and I really love the part in the second verse. It's just, my mind forgets to remind me that you're a bad idea. I just love that lyric. I don't really know why. Also, the song is about sex. Fuck you. Did you all have arguments with your friends when you were in like 6th grade about whether or not the song was about sex, or were you normal? I had those arguments, and this song is about sex. You can't change my mind. In 11th place is Ours. I really love this song for a lot of reasons. One, as just like a queer person, it's really fun to have this song have no pronouns. It's gender neutral, so while I can just like obviously reapply and like rewrite in my head any song to be applicable to anyone, it's fun to have a song that just immediately applies to everyone. This song is like the cutest thing in the world. I hate that it's written about John Mayer, but like, it's the cutest thing in the world, and the music video makes me really, really happy. It's just such a Jim and Pam anthem, and that's enforced by the behind the scenes video of the music video, which is just a parody of The Office, which I fucking love, and I love that it doesn't have gendered pronouns. In 10th place is Back to December. This is also one that if I was ranking like the live album, it would be higher, because when you mix this with like Apologize and You're Not Sorry, it goes so hard. Like, when the violins kick in on tour, holy fuck, I love that a lot. Back to December is a song that like just, I can't be as sad as I should be when I listen to it, because I'm gonna expose myself for being a bad person. One of my exes just put it in a playlist that they had for me, and I didn't notice until like months after we broke up, and I don't think they added it in until we broke up, and that just makes me feel fucking smug as hell. And so this song to me isn't like an actual sad breakup song as it should be. And I think that's why it's a little bit further down the list. This song is me being like, fuck yeah, you missed out on a gem. In ninth place, we have Haunted. I fucking love this song. It's so brilliant. One of her best tour performances of all time, without a doubt, but like also just one of her songs that goes the hardest. I am obsessed with anything like spooky and eerie, and I just love the vibe to this song. I love that it has strings on it. I'm a slut for strings in any song, especially a Taylor song, and it goes so hard, and it's so relatable. And oh my god, I cannot criticize this song in any regard. It's perfect, it's beautiful, 10 out of 10, show-stopping, spectacular, never been done before. In 8th place is The Story of Us. This is like the ultimate put this song on and jump around and dance around your bedroom song. This is one of the Taylor songs that is the best to dance to and to scream and act out to. It's so god tier, and oh my god, like the instrumental is one of my favorites of hers ever, and like the little speaking interludes of like next chapter and the end. Oh my god, it is simply everything to me. This was a cultural fucking reset. I can't stress that enough. I truly can't. In 7th place, we have Innocent. This song hits a little too fucking close to home for me. I despise that it was written about Kanye West, about a scenario in which he wasn't innocent, and he as a man is just not a very good person, I don't think. And you can see the growth between her writing this about Kanye and then like the songs on Reputation about Kanye. But the fact that Taylor was lovely enough to write this whole song about how she forgives him, God bless her, I just want to protect her. But this song just hits so close to home as someone who often feels like I'm tainted and I'm a bad person. This song really speaks to me and reassures me that, you know, today is never too late to be brand new. I get to decide who I am, and I'm not defined by my past, and I'm still growing and I'm still learning, and that's okay, and I'm still becoming the person that I'm going to be, and I'm not tainted by the mistakes I've made. And it means a lot to me, and it's one of my favorite bridges of Taylor's ever too. In 6th place, we have Dear John. This actually might be my favorite bridge of Taylor's ever. It makes me cry every time. This is a really, really relatable song to me as well, as someone who has been, you know, manipulated and gaslit a lot during my lifetime. This song speaks to those experiences really, really intensely. I can remember when I just turned 14 and I was at the 1999 tour, and I was talking to a guy in line about what our favorite Taylor songs were. And his was Dear John, and he was talking about how real it was, and he was like, I promise you'll relate to it one day. And Russell, man, I really, really wish you were wrong, because it's painful to relate as much as I do. The bridge is just harrowing. It hits so hard, but the symbolism of don't look now, I'm shining like fireworks over your sad empty town, and it's just so inspiring, and it fills me with so much hope, and I love this song. In 5th place, we have Mean. This is one of the most personal songs in the world to me, for a lot of reasons. For one, it has my friend Presley in the music video, which is just fucking cool, and I love her, and I'll brag about that forever. But on another note, this song very much so, literally saved my life when I was a kid. I, you know, didn't have the healthiest home life, and I was bullied a lot at school when I was a kid, and I would sing this song in my head anytime something happened. Anytime I was being bullied, I would just kind of play this over and over in my head, and I would get home from school and I would just put on my Speak Now CD in my little CD player, and I would just blast it until I felt okay again, and I'd cry and scream the lyrics. I would put this song really loud on over like the sounds of my family. I did that with the whole album, but this song in particular just was really good for that. And when people in my family weren't being the nicest to me, I would just go into my room and dance to this song and cry to this song for a long time. It just still really affects me. I to this day can't listen to it without crying, because it kind of takes me right back to that childhood trauma, but not in a like triggering way, just in it just reminds me of it and how much this song means to me and how much it helped me. Yeah, there's nothing quite like, and this is one of my favorite moments on the live album, just screaming the all you are is mean and a liar and pathetic and alone in life, like when you can hear all the crowd screaming that so loud, because this is such a relatable thing to everyone. It's just it means a lot to me. It means a fucking lot to me. In fourth place, we have Last Kiss. This one is a little bit less, like, relatable and personal than Mean, but it's still, like, probably my go-to breakup song. When I really, really miss someone, this is the song that I cry to. One of the most heartbreaking lyrics in the world to me. And I feel you forget me like I used to feel you breathe. And also, like, you can plan for a change in the weather and time, but I never planned on you changing your mind. Like, they all hit so hard. It's just a deeply tragic song, and it's beautiful, and it's, yeah, there's nothing quite like crying to this after a breakup, honestly. It's my go-to Taylor breakup song, I think. In third place, we have Enchanted. I don't really have an explanation for this one. This song just makes me happy. This song just gives me serotonin. No matter what mood I'm in, this song will make me smile, and this song will make me want to twirl around my bedroom. It reminds me so much. It literally, like, the 2015 live action Cinderella movie, which, if you know me, you know that I love. It's one of my favorite Disney films. It's also the only live action Disney film I like, but that's a conversation for another day. That movie just feels like an adaptation of this song, which should speak to how much I love both of them. There's just something about this song that is so magical, and I think it is probably the most romantic song ever written. And I think about the fact that, like, she wrote this about Adam Young, and then Adam Young re-recorded this and, like, added a verse at the end, and then she ghosted him every single fucking day of my life, because that's wild to me. In second place, we have Mine. This has been one of my favorite songs since I was a kid. I'm just really taken with it. It's not particularly that it's, like, the most relatable song in the world for me. I think it's because it's the song that I want to relate to. There's little lyrics that's like, you know, you say I will never make my parents' mistakes. Little ones like that really speak to me. This is kind of like the relationship that I kind of aspire to have one day and wish to have one day, I guess. And it's also the most Percy Beth song ever written. This song is literally just Percy Beth fan fiction. The bridge is literally, brace myself for the goodbye, 'cause that's all I've ever known. Then you took me by surprise. You said I'll never leave you alone. You said, I remember how we felt sitting by the water, and every time I look at you, it's like the first time I fell in love with a careless man's careful daughter. She is the best thing that's ever been. Like, that's literally Percy Beth fanfiction. Look me in the eyes and tells me those aren't the most Percy Beth lyrics ever written. That is Annabeth bracing herself for the goodbye, and Percy just being like, no, sorry, no, not happening. I can't even comprehend it, but this has been, like, one of my favorite songs since I was a kid. I can remember begging all my vocal teachers to let me sing this song, like, not even just the one I had when this song was released, but, like, all the subsequent ones as well. I loved this song, and I love this song to this day. And in first place, I don't think anyone is surprised by this, is Long Live. This song is also really personal to me. It's a song that Taylor wrote about her relationship with the fans, and as someone who is a Swiftie first and human being second, and has always been that way. And the thing that I've clung to in my darkest moments is the relationship and the bond that Taylor has with her fans, and the fact that even though she doesn't know of my existence, she is so grateful to everyone who loves her craft and loves her music. And I know that that does apply to me. That's gotten me through some of my, like, genuine deepest, darkest moments, and this song is just that relationship, and it makes me really emotional. It's even more so now because the first time I ever heard this song live was on the Rep Tour when it was mashed up with New Year's Day. Rep Tour Melbourne, the first time I was hearing it was the night on tour that she was interacting with me and my friend Tyler, like, so much. And in a piano break, as she was doing just Long Live, she looked over at our section of the crowd, like, specifically, as she did a bunch of times that night. And I think she was looking for us, which is wild to say, but, like, the amount of time she did just lock eyes with us is a bit too much to be a coincidence. But she looked at me and I was just sobbing, because finally hearing this song live after years of putting it on and reminding myself that I do have this bond with her, even though it's a little far removed, like, I have this bond with her. I was just losing it, and she just looks over and she sees me and she just goes, and then turns away. And it, like, just knowing that she saw me crying to Long Live is really wild, and makes my attachment to that song even more intense than it already is. I did have the time of my life with her. And when they point to the pictures, I'll tell them her name, you know. Okay, that's Speak Now. I'm worried that I won't finish. I don't think I can actually finish all these videos with the amount of time Vlogmas has left and still be able to make other things. So I don't know, maybe I'll just upload a shit ton of these a day or something to get them done because I have fun with these. But thank you for watching. Sorry for my absence. I love you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah.